Hey all, wild weather here for liveweathervlogs.com. It's coming up on 9:45 Eastern Daylight Time. Here's your update for Isaac, awaiting the 11 o'clock advisory later on. It's as of 8 p.m. Location 21.7 north on Isaac, 76.7 west. Moving off to the northwest, holding pretty quickly at 20 miles per hour. Minimum pressure 997 millibars, so it's down 3 millibars since the 5 p.m. advisory. Max sustained winds at 60 miles per hour. Right now, Isaac was moving northwest, just off the coast of northern Cuba. I would say it's probably about 60 miles from the coast there. And I'm going to show you the satellite in a moment, folks. Isaac's starting to get itself back together again. That's not a good sign for those people in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Talk about that in a moment. Alright, let's get to the forecasted track of Isaac. This is the official Hurricane Center track. Has it become a hurricane? Probably as it's approaching the Keys and then coming up here and striking near Pensacola, Florida, according to the official hurricane track. Now, obviously, this can go either side of that, and the latest GFS actually had it coming up and sitting over New Orleans, which would be bad for them. So, you know, if you're in along the west coast of Florida, the southwest coast, you really wanted to take action now. You should be rushing your final preparations to completion, especially down here in this flood-prone area with the 5 to 8 foot storm surge is predicted up to the Fort Myers area. Includes Lee County and Monroe County, and also people in Cape Coral down there. Definitely want to keep an eye on that. Even up to Tampa Bay here, as the storm passes by, we're going to get that southwesterly flow around the hurricane, and the stronger the hurricane is, the stronger that flow is going to be. So we're certainly not out of the woods if you're along the west coast of Florida. We really want to keep it here to liveweatherblogs.com for further updates. I want to show you my official hurricane track, or track of Isaac from early this morning, when it was leaving the Haiti, northwestern Haiti, into the westward passage. And this is what I came up with. And basically, Isaac's following the southern portion of my arrow here, and I see no reason to change this track whatsoever, especially once we get out in here. I can see this coming to fruition. And unfortunately, my worst fears late last night was that it wouldn't have spent a lot of time over land, and that in fact has occurred. And some of the models had it a 40 and 50 mile per tropical storm. It remains 60 miles per hour. I'll show you the satellite in a moment. It's getting itself together. So for people in Florida, along the peninsula and along the panhandle, including Mobile Bay and Waveland, Mississippi, over into New Orleans. That's what I said about earlier, and I'm not going to change anything now at 9:45 at night. All people along the south and southwest and west coast of Florida, including the panhandle of Florida to about Waveland, Mississippi, you want to check over their plans for your hurricane strike, and you want to get yourselves prepared now. New Orleans may want to be on standby, as the latest GFS does bring it over in that area as well. So we're going to fine-tune this forecast. We're going to keep you safe, and hopefully everyone down there heeds the warnings, and people in Key West hopefully have a chance to evacuate, get out of the way. You just never know with these systems in this very warm water, 90-degree water, and very large heat content down here in the Strait of Florida here. Easily 90, 88-degree water temperatures. Just incredible stuff in terms of strength for a hurricane. Let's take a look at the rainbow satellite. Right in there is the center of Isaac, and I tell you what, folks, look at this explosion of thunderstorms on the north and northeast and northwest side. It's almost, if this wraps around, look at that. That is an eye feature there, folks. That is an eye feature right in there. I'm going to stop it. Hold on. There we go. Stop it. There's the eye. That is the eye of Isaac, and all the thunderstorms developing on the north side. It's going to wrap around probably, I would say, in the next 3 or 4 hours, and we're probably going to have a strengthening hurricane probably by just after midnight. And you can clearly see that he is over the open waters here, and will continue to track in this general area here, and it may actually bend off here to the west before moving off back to the northwest, as there is a low down here kind of reflecting it, deflecting it this way. It's almost like these bands out here are becoming a part of the hurricane, or actually, I'm sorry, excuse me, tropical storm. Clearly see there is an eye, and Isaac is definitely reorganizing as we speak, strengthening. So if you're in the Keys, Southwest Florida, up through the west coast of Florida and the Panhandle, you really want to take this seriously. Don't let your guard down because you saw it at 1,000 millibars earlier today. I'm going to say pretty much by 11 p.m. advisory, I pretty much bet you that Isaac's probably down to 992, 993, or 4 millibars for sure. That's an eye feature there. Alright, that's all I have for right now. Kind of keep you updated later on. Mike DeFino is doing some great updates, and Rob Reno will be around, and Dean Davidson as well. So everybody have a great night, and maybe I'll put out a little something before I go to bed tonight. This is Wild Weather for LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Get ready, folks. You're in Southwest Florida and the Keys. And it's time to rush your final preparations for the oncoming tropical storm, heavy rain, 5 to 10 inches, 3 to 5, 8 feet storm surge, and isolated tornadoes.